The United Nations has 17 Sustainable Development Goals. One of them is good health and well-being, and that means by 2030, reduce the global maternal mortality ratio to less than 70 per 100,000 live births. By 2030, end preventable deaths of newborns and children under 5 years of age, with all countries aiming to reduce neonatal mortality to at least as low as 12 per 1,000 live births, and under 5 mortality to at least as low as 25 per 1,000 live births. By 2030, end the epidemics of AIDS, tuberculosis, malaria, and neglected tropical diseases, and combat hepatitis, waterborne diseases, and other communicable diseases. By 2030, reduce by 1/3 premature mortality from non-communicable diseases through prevention and treatment, and promote mental health and well-being. Strengthen the prevention and treatment of substance abuse, including narcotic drug abuse and harmful use of alcohol. By 2020, halve the number of global deaths and injuries from road traffic accidents. By 2030, ensure universal access to sexual and productive healthcare services, including for family planning, information, and education, and the integration of productive health into national strategies and programs.
Hello and welcome, dear viewers, to our program New Kuwait. In this episode, we will review one of the most important pillars of the development plan. It's the 7th pillar, the distinguished international position of the state of Kuwait, as Kuwait is distinguished by its international standing and relations between countries.
Pakistan itself overall is a beautiful country. We say that one, of course, is that we have 4 seasons, So, and you can very easily differentiate between one season and the other. It's a very clear, a change in the weather. So, starting from the north, we have huge mountains, snow-clad mountains with beautiful lakes, lush green valleys. And as you move downwards south, we have plain fields. Pakistan is an agricultural country, so we have the fields, the green fields where we grow our crops, and then we have desert also. But of course, I know that the people in Kuwait may not be had that much liking for the desert. Of course, we also have the sea, and that too is available here. But I think that the north of Pakistan, it's the natural beauty over there is unmatchable. We have beautiful places, true natural beauty, because many people have not been able to visit those areas, so they are still in their original shape and form. And as I said, that there are plenty of lakes, so beautiful. This Skardu, Hunza, Chitral, for example, Swat Valley itself. So there are many actually. So, and of course, for anybody from Kuwait, because I know that you people also like food. We have a rich cuisine in Pakistan. Starting from north again. People in the north, they eat less spicy food, and as you move downwards, you will feel more spicy element in that. And I know also that people in Kuwait, they like biryani, so we take it as a pride for Pakistani that because we have the best quality rice in Pakistan, the basmati rice, and we love to have the biryani from this basmati rice. The city of Lahore and our biggest city Karachi, they are always in competition when it comes to biryani, and so the cuisine, as I said, is very rich. So I think that there are plenty of factors, and more important is that when anybody from Kuwait traveling to Pakistan, the exchange rate between this Kuwaiti dinar vis-a-vis Pakistani rupee there's a huge difference. Like one Kuwaiti dinar is around 750 rupees. So for you or for anybody visiting from Kuwait, it will be much cheaper. Even otherwise, Pakistan is comparatively, when it comes to accommodation, to transport, or to food, the prices are very reasonable. So there may be 100 more factors into that, where we can talk about the good things for tourism to Pakistan. But to put it in one sentence, is that the north of Pakistan is the area where anybody from Kuwait visiting Pakistan should look into. There was a time when we were lacking in the infrastructure, but now, because of the focus of the government and to promote tourism in Pakistan, the network has been built. So we have a good infrastructure. The highways are available. We have built a lot of resorts. The restaurants are there, so that anybody who is visiting, and even we have direct flights to Skardu and Gilgit. These are the two cities in the north, even in Chatral. So it's easy to travel by road or by air, both ways. We have good connections between Pakistan and Kuwait. In otherwise, like, we have around 12 flights. 3 airlines are already operating: Pakistan International Airlines, Kuwait Airways, and Jazeera. The three are we might see the frequency per week may increase, because we are working on 2-3 sectors for Pakistan International Airlines to add in for anybody who wants to travel to Pakistan. But I have seen that all the flights which are going from Kuwait to Pakistan, they are fully booked. One, of course, is that the Pakistanis, they are traveling too much, but there may be, in the coming days, we see more Kuwaiti people traveling to Pakistan for the tourism. There are plenty of activities available, like you name it. Like, if anybody is interested in sports, we have Pakistan plays all the sports. Of course, our national sport is hockey, field hockey, but you will see many people playing cricket. Football is not that much common in Pakistan, but I can share with you that the football which was used in this recent World Cup in Qatar, this was made in Pakistan. So, and this is not the first time. Pakistani football has been used in a number of international events. And so I know that you people like horse riding, camel riding, and hunting. So all these, facilities are available. We have one trophy competition of ibex in the north of Pakistan. So it's a trophy hunting competition of this animal. I have discussed this with some of my Kuwaiti friends, and they were rather very happy. They had no idea about that. So I have shared this information with them, and I'm sure that we will have some, at least 1 or 2 of our Kuwaiti friends going to Pakistan for this trophy hunting competition of this particular animal in Pakistan.
In Pakistan, there is a big variety, from the coastal areas to plains to huge mountains to lush green fields to plateaus to the fountains and the meadows and everything you have in Pakistan. Now, for example, if you go to Punjab, you will have lush green agricultural fields. If you go to Balochistan, you have vast reserves of minerals. We get our sweet gas from there. If you go to Karachi, we have our coast, coastal areas. Similarly, the best places are in the northern areas, where, for example, it begins from Islamabad, and then you can go all the way to Naran, Kaghan, You can go to the Galiyat, Nathia Gali. You can then onwards move further and go to Gilgit-Baltistan, like this place. And there you can enjoy the scenic beauty, the best beauty you can ever see on the planet. We are trying to develop our infrastructure to make the best hotels, but I understand that sometimes we have some infrastructure issues, but visiting Pakistan is worth a visit, believe me. And I have seen so many Kuwaiti brothers and sisters who have gone to Pakistan. They say, well, wallah, the image we had in our mind of Pakistan, when we visited, it all changed. Because it's a very peaceful country, very secure country, very hospitable, very warm-hearted people, and it was very enjoyable there. I can in fact refer you to so many people who have been to Pakistan before from Kuwait. They can have big hikes on the mountains, long hikes. They can of course do some hunting as well. In the plains of Pakistan, there are some birds. I think it's a very favorite pastime of the Arabs from Qatar and UAE and also from Kuwait. They go to Pakistan for hunting. There is water rafting in the rivers. We also have some chairlifts. You can enjoy, you can just sit back and enjoy a ride across the mountains on the chairlifts. Similarly, you can go and see the sports of polo in Shandur. That will make you, so excited. So you can also have some cultural performances in the northern areas, like, for example, dances or other music. And there are lots of things to do in Pakistan. They can simply Google online visa Pakistan. There they will get the first search result, nadra.gov.pk. They can click on that, make an account and apply online. No need to come to the embassy. They will receive their visa in their inbox, in their email. From there they just can print the visa, book a ticket and fly. Very easy, yes. You don't need a visa for Pakistan, is very easy. And if still any person has difficulty, they are welcome to visit our embassy.
Dear viewers, today we reviewed with you one of the most important pillars of the development plan, its distinguished international position for the state of Kuwait, as Kuwait is distinguished by its international standing and relations between countries.